Hi everyone, this is Lindy from Live It with Lindy, and today I want to take you through Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas Junior Suite J3 configuration, Deck 10, Room 214. And inside this envelope, you'll find your card, which gives you access to your room and allows you to buy drinks and other things throughout the ship. So again, this is configuration J3 Junior Suite, which can sleep up to 4 people. 10214, and it's ideal for families actually. So going into the room, you'll see a little doorbell to the left here. So instead of people knocking on your door, you will find that they ring the doorbell. So in we go, and you'll see a door to the left, door to the right, and also a full-length mirror there just to the left as well, just after that door. So the J3 configuration actually has 2 toilets and has a shower bath combo. It's very different to the J4, but it is ideal for family of up to 4 people. So just consider that on your next trip. At the back of the door, you will find all of your emergency information, including your muster station and other things like that to do with if there's an emergency. You also will see that there's magnetic signs that you can place on the front of the door. One of them is if you're sleeping and don't want anyone to enter, and the other one is when you're out and want someone to come and service your room. And the junior suites actually are serviced twice a day unless you request for that to only be done once a day. I'm traveling solo on this one, so I've only requested once a day, just mainly for privacy. So in we go to the door on the left when we come into our room or our cabin, and this is the shower bath combo with a toilet, and it's actually really beautiful, aesthetically beautiful, but it's also quite spacious and plenty of storage. So you have a mirror here above the vanity and good lighting, and you also have your vanity, and you have a drawer underneath with some shelves to the right and some storage as well to the left of the drawer. And also above the bath, there's extra storage, which is great. So just under the towels there, you can put some of your toiletries there. Upgraded amenities like your shower gels and shampoos and conditioners. And they're all pumped, and you've got your pump body lotion. But one thing that I really want them to sort out is the fact that they only have bar of soap next to the vanity. They don't have pump hand soap, so that's quite annoying at times, and hopefully they can change that. I've given them some feedback, and I'm sure other people have, but that's only a minor issue. So when we look at the shower over the top of the bath, it is quite high, so anyone that's tall can fit under it comfortably, and the water temperature is great, and the water, not just the water temperature, but the pressure of the water is really good too. And your bath is a decent size as well. There is a shower curtain, but that didn't bother me at the time. There wasn't much water coming out. I didn't notice any issue with that. And then coming over to the door on the right when you walk into your cabin or room, and this is where you'll find the toilet on its own with a vanity and some storage as well. So you have your toilet. It's still quite a good size in there, very modern and updated. And then you have a mirror above the vanity there with some storage on either side of that. You've got storage on either side of the vanity, and you also have another drawer down the bottom here and storage also on either side of the drawer. So there's plenty of storage, even if you have up to 4 people in this particular junior suite. And then we're going to have a look at the shut the door over here, and then we're going to have a look over here at some of the light switches. These junior suites actually have dimmers. They don't work fantastically, but they do set a bit of an ambience, which is nice if you want to have some dim light. I've noticed also a lot of the cruise ships I've been traveling on lately have had a card already inserted into them so that the power is on and you don't have to actually use your CPass or your room key, which is great. So you can keep that on you and still have a card inserted. And then we go to the main wardrobe, and this is still a good size in here. So when you open this up, you'll find that the junior suites supply you with robes and slippers. You can take the slippers home, but don't take the robes home. They will charge you for them. Plenty of storage in here, and you do have extra hanging storage that you can pull down if you don't have a lot of dresses and you've got more shirts and things like that that you need to hang. Also, just note as well that with any of the rooms, including the ocean view balconies, you can always ask for extra hangers and they'll bring them to you. So that's a great thing to remember as well. So then we're going to come over here to where the TV is. It's a good sized TV. There's not a lot of entertainment on the TV. I think that they need to sort of look into that a little bit more, but it's sufficient. They do have their own coffee machine, and they have the pods there that they supply as well. You just need to ask for milk to be delivered if you want milk. I don't think it's an extra charge for the milk, but it is an extra charge, room service charge, for the actual service. The drawers underneath this bench top are really quite deep and they can fit a lot of things. So storage on this junior suite is great. And you will find that if you carry your clothes in pods like I do, you can fit a couple of pods in each of the drawers. So there is plenty of room. There's also a dryer here. All of the rooms have a dryer, which is great. And then we come over here to the cooler, which I call a refrigerator, but apparently that's incorrect because it doesn't get as cold as a refrigerator. So if you are traveling with medication that needs to be refrigerated, you need to give that to your room person and they will put it in a refrigerator. But if you have a bottle of wine that you like chilled, that is quite sufficient. I find it chills it quite well. I do have some waters here, but I did purchase these prior to coming on board. So they were here when I got here, and there is a kettle as well. But the bench top is quite long. There's plenty of room to put things on, which is great. Coming over to the desk area now, and it's a good sized desk. You have 2 US outlets and you have some USB outlets, and I think there's a UK one there as well, and a light switch for the light around the mirror, which is great. So now I'm going to give you a look at the room from back here again, just so you can get an idea of the size of it. And there is a thermostat for the air conditioner over on the left there as well. So we're going out here to the balcony, which is very, very roomy. And we're going to take a nice look at Sydney on a beautiful day here in February 2026. The sun is shining and you'll be able to see the Opera House. It's such a beautiful day in the harbour here in Sydney. So you'll find that when you come out out to the balcony here, there's two you can fold back chairs with little footstools. And they're quite comfortable. And there's enough room for those, and you have a table here as well, so you can sit out and enjoy a nice cocktail or a glass of wine with some chippies or something, anything that you bring from home that you'd like to eat, especially when you're sailing out. It's a nice spot to sit. So then you come in the door of the balcony, and over here you have a sofa, and the sofa is actually a pull-out bed. So this is what makes it great for families, because two kids can sleep in that, and you've got the adults that can sleep in the main bed. And then you have a single lounge there too if you just want to relax and read a book or have a glass of wine. And then we come over next to the bed, and you will find that the bed has a closet, just small closets on either side of it. And this one has your safe in it. So it does have some hanging space up the top there. And then the safe here, which is still quite small, it doesn't store a laptop or an iPad, which is unfortunate. We do have some drawers in this side as well. And so again, plenty of storage room. And then taking a look at that beautiful, comfortable bed here. The beds are really comfortable in the junior suites. They've got extra pillow, soft topping and better luxurious sheets, good quality sheets. There is a thermostat to the left for the air conditioning and some light switches as well. But we're going to take a look at this other cupboard on the left-hand side of the bed. And this one doesn't actually have drawers in the bottom of it, but it does have two lots of hanging areas. So you can pull down this one here as well to use. And again, for extra hangers, you can just contact your room steward or your room person and they will bring you the hangers. There is a phone on the left hand side here on this one, and then on the other side you do have a US outlet and some light switches. You've also got the lamps above the bed on either side. It can be configured into two singles, and then you'll have some storage space in between both of the beds, but this way that it's configured here as a king or queen, you've got your storage on either side of the bed. So this is the J3 Junior Suite on Anthem of the Seas, ideal for families, definitely very, very spacious. It's really quite modern in design, comfortable, great facilities, two toilets, and it's definitely something to consider when you're traveling with a family of four because of the size of the room. So again, this is the J3 configuration of a junior suite, room 10214. I hope you've enjoyed this review on the room.